And so for doing that free expense trip paid by Grace Ofure on behalf of SheCan, so any country of your choice that you have visa, we are going. That is what giving does. That is what giving does. See the room. That is what giving does. I'll just start by saying that I'm so excited to be here today. And I totally like that she can do more. So I just want to look at your neighbor and say, you can. Look at the other one and say, you can do more. If you really mean it, shout, I can do more. I love that. I'll just start by saying thank you to our Lord Jesus and to my mentor, Pastor Grace, and also to my beautiful, beautiful friend, sister, such a unique personality. Thank you so much, Ezene. Thank you for the great work that you are doing. And I say thank you for SheCan. I will start by saying a big thank you to one very distinguished gentleman full of the Holy Ghost. I wasn't surprised when the wife said he was a support pillar. Thank you so much for loving Ezine the way you do. Let's put our hands together for him. I'll quickly run through something, but the truth is, I'm so excited to be here today, just looking at this beautiful crowd. You see the crowd? Beautiful. And the overflow. Put your hands together for yourself. Standing on an existing protocol, you know, when you're in a place like this and you see your big mummies that have spoken, your legs are shaky a bit. So sometimes I might make some mistake, just pardon me. But one thing is certain, that when you leave this conference, you will do more. You will do more. The success of this conference is the testament that you were here and what you're going to do with what you have received. Are you committing yourself to say, I will do something? More. More. You know, while Ezine reached out to me, and I'm so grateful, she told me that I wanted you to come for this conference. And your coming is going to mean a lot to a lot of young people. I see a lot of young people here. And because sometimes the stories are not being told the way it is. It's polished. But he said, do you know that anytime I listen to you, you know, and I just want to be inspired. I just go and read. I just go and find out about you. I get so inspired. He said, no topic, just inspire them. And when I looked at inspire them, sometimes when people say that to me, it brings a lot of tears into my eyes. And I was like, it pays to dream. Tell your sister, and a big welcome to our big brothers, uncles, daddies. Thank you so much for supporting us. If you have a brother by your side, just also say, you inspire me. SheCan is 5, you know, and I'm going to be talking about 5 in a bit. But today, everyone here that has come really desire to be successful. Are you together? Are we together? It doesn't matter what level you're at. You want to be successful even more. Yeah? So I'm just going to be doing a case study, just saying just 5 things. That's very fundamental. Continuous success. I didn't say success that starts and stops. I'm saying for you to continue to succeed, you can do these things 5 times every time. Just 5. Are we ready? 5. And so, I believe that everyone is a creator. And we are the ultimate determinants of our realities. Yes. There are no limitations where there is God and willpower, says I. And I'm so audacious to say it because you understand what I was able to do with those 5 things. I told Ezeni to change the first one. I pray she did, but she does not. Just listen to me. Don't look at the slides. The first thing is truth versus fact. What did I say? Truth versus fact. Every day we collide with the truth. We collide with facts. And what do we do about the two? And which is more important? And so we are taking a case study, the Grace Ofure case study. Are we together? It's a lecture. Truth versus fact. So the case study is, there was a day I was a young girl. I was very excited. I prayed. I was living in the back village. And I was excited because I had come to Lagos twice. And what I was excited about is the way they look so beautiful at the back of the car. I think those people are bankers. I didn't know who they were. But they always sit at the back and there's a driver in front of them. And I'm like, oh God, I will be like this. And so I wanted to come to Lagos. I was excited about it. And while I was just went to the board, I saw my name, Copper, Sean, Lagos. Oh boy, see the excitement. My mother had said, okay, now you are going to Lagos. Everything will be all right. Yes. Lagos is a land flowing with milk and honey. Yes, they are correct. And I came to Lagos in the camp. I was so excited. I couldn't wait. I couldn't just wait to start to sit at the back of that car. I couldn't wait. And when I was going on a Wednesday, I can't forget, in Sulere, they gave me a letter. They said, go to NPA. That was what blew my mind. Nigeria Port Authority. I'm not very close to America. And when I go there, I was so excited the way I carried the letter. Now it's going to be, this is really it. That is the jackpot. Nigeria Port Authority, it has finished now. And guess what? I was the first daughter of Nigeria called Passion. Do I have some here? Correct. They said Nigeria own us, we belong to Nigeria. And this establishment belongs to who? Nigeria. And when I go there, I was so excited. And I entered. The lady looked at me, and later she changed her face. Said, sorry, I have a bad news for you. Eh? Bad news. He said, we just rejected you. I said, what happened? He said, the place is full. We can't take any more. But I heard that if they reject you, you go back. They will send you to one village or one school, one place. So the fact on ground is rejected. No job. I'm going back to the village, or I'm going to go and serve somewhere I don't want to work. Or this is look at me and America. And so if I go back to Sulere, they're going to send me somewhere else. That is the fact. There is always a fact. But the truth is 3 things: my desire, my passion, and my why. So what is a desire? My desire was that I was going to be influential. My desire was that I was going to be very rich. My desire was that I was going to change the scope of my family. My desire was that I was going to do so much that I'll be so relevant that people will become, because of me, they will take a step. My desire was that it doesn't matter. I'm in Lagos now. There is no going back. Then passion. Was I passionate about it? Yes. You don't need any motivational speaker if you are passionate. You are passionate because there is a why. And what was my why? My why was because nobody gave to me, I must give to others. My why was because somebody has asked who is my father, and I didn't want anybody to ask my children who their father was. Yes, it's a why. My why was because I see people with old money. I need to create new money because no old money was delivered unto me. That was my why. So my why was very strong. My why was because I wanted to be a blessing. And that's my why is my truth. So it doesn't matter what the fact is. Do you have a truth? Is there something that is your truth? It doesn't matter what is in front of you. What is your truth? In that business, in that family, in that, your dreams, what is your truth? Is your truth that is important? There is always facts. So the idea of many people on social media making a lot of noise that there is no job, I'm talking about 19 years ago, there has not been job. Create one and employ more people. 19 years ago. Next slide. Then it took me to vision and mission. Now there is a why. What's my vision? What's my mission? A lot of times people feel that vision and mission is just about your company. No, there is family vision. There is your own personal vision. There is marriage vision. I'm glad my coach is here. There's always a vision. But sometimes you don't understand that the mission is very important because everything you do every day to fulfill your vision. And now that there is no job, and I have a vision to be a success, I'm not apologetic about it. Yes, I'm not. You know I'm not apologetic? Because I worked it. I worked this one. I have the formula for success. I'm a money-making machine. Take it. Everything I touch grows. Because there is a formula to success. It's a principle. Listen. So a vision and a mission. And so there is a clarity of purpose. So in your vision and mission, I was clear that I was going to work so hard. I was going to be an expert in anything that I want to do. That if you are looking for 3 people, my name will come up. It doesn't matter that I know nobody. Then I was ready to serve. Nowadays, we don't see young people serving. Everybody wants to blow. If you blow without service, you will unblow. We are coming. We have seen many of them. I was ready to serve. I was ready to shine. I was ready to carry bags. I'm still carrying people's bags. Because there is a place for service in greatness. Then it leads to breakthrough. So what was my case study here? Clarity, no job. That's not my fact. So I started to go and look for somewhere by myself. Because if I go meet them in that secretariat, they will take me to where I don't want to go. So I got a place, Standard Alliance. They were so nice, but they said, don't come back after service. We don't have space. So I was clear. I got a place. Then I was ready to take action. There is always a way out. If you want to be strategic, because I'm a strategic thinker, I see the end from the beginning. I think of something like 500 ways why it will not work. Trying to make it not work, it starts working. So I made up my mind, where can I get somewhere? I don't want to go 2 times. I started thinking, I must go to a street that has a lot of companies. Before I start and finish, somebody will take me in, Abi. And that's how I discovered I just said Adiogun. By the time I got to the middle, he didn't get to, maybe Zenith Bank would have taken me in. So I saw Standard Alliance and they took me in one day. I didn't come back the next day because one day it was done. Then, when there is a way out, it leads to your breakthrough. Yeah? So by looking for how to get something by myself, since the government have failed me, let me tell you something. There is no government that was planned for your prosperity. You better get it. No one, even in America, many of them are hungry. We go there. You have to work out your own because you are a creator. Your reality today is what you have created, not what Tinubu did. It just came. So I got this place. And I was aware that after my service, I have to get something to do. And that is why it is not bad. Because sometimes those things that you are ashamed of, they are your breakthrough. And so because we had a lot of posh people in Standard Alliance wearing nice clothes, me, I figured that where I can get nice clothes for less price, yeah? And that's how I found out where they call Katangwa Okrika Market. If you see the clothes there, top notch. You know, somebody was telling me that I like fashion. Don't worry, we will tell you how it happened. And so that's where I was getting close to where. So when they said, come and go, I created a business from the Okrika Shop. See, sometimes everything is a breakthrough. But remember that my truth, there is not how many bales of Okrika that can make me a billionaire in dollars. I was setting, but I will start. Tell your neighbor, just start. But don't forget your truth. Don't forget your truth. And remember that your why has to be very strong, yeah? Are we together? Good. So I started. I was taking clothes. I'm very strategic. Is there any way I can make money inside this market before I go and make money outside? And that's why when I sit on people's board, if you tell me to come and sit for corporate governance, I will fail. But if you say I should come and sit for strategy, how the business will... there is always 50 ways in no way. You didn't hear that. 50 ways in no way. We will show you how this way can create 50 income. And what happened? I started to sell in the market. Those that don't know where the Koro is, as I take them there, they will give me my own share. Yeah? So when they finish that one, I will not take my own outside. And once you go outside, there are some slave queen, they can't bend down. Don't worry, I will bend down for you. And the business started to grow. But I remembered that this one cannot make me very influential. And so, even if I was there, I was looking for what? A way. Tell your neighbor, a way. When you understand the theory between a way, you become innovative and strategic. And so while I was just in that my Okrika, I had now opened a shop. One day something happened that I will never forget. While I sold, that day I sold a lot. I had taken so many clothes from that Katangwa. I don't know what happened. Heaven burst. I sold a lot. I was so excited. I started calling everybody. I've called my husband. I have sold. I'm selling. Then while I was there, in the night, later in the day, I already had a baby. I went inside to pick this money that I've sold. And when I opened the place, the money has gone. Everything has gone. I want to tell you something. If something happens to somebody and the first thing you bring out is a phone, you are wicked. You know, then there was nobody brought out a phone. I was on the floor. Come and kill me now. This trailer, you must kill me today. And I was carrying a baby, Anita. I was on the floor rolling. Nobody carried camera. Everybody was holding the baby. Madam, take it easy. No, I was there. But something happened. I was weeping. And I remember my coach told me something recently. He said, your spirit should be quiet. Say somebody, your spirit sometimes needs to be quiet. While I was weeping, I got into one side of my soul and I was quiet. And as I was quiet, I saw the picture of Grace Ofure. Boy, what a picture. Beautiful, nice looking, all decked well, too much money. I started to laugh. And everybody thought she has gone mad. From crying now, I burst out laughter. In the moment that picture was created, it opened doors for me. You know what? Everything that will make me look like that started to gravitate towards me. So I remembered that the problem I had was everything went because I didn't understand the place of keeping some. Yeah? So everything that I ever had was inside that shop. And all the money I never sold was there. And that was foolishness. It led me to what I call persistent and pursuing of purpose. That's the third thing. You must have a purpose that you are pursuing. And if you truly have a purpose, there will be challenges. If you truly have a purpose that is bigger than you, there will be challenges. But you have to be persistent. And how do you deal with it? Education. Mindset. My mindset did not tell me anything different for who I am today. Everything around me told me something different. As long as you couldn't take this mind away from me, you are a joker. I said something recently. I said, if there's anything you like, take. If you like, change policy, change government. As long as you leave me to me, I will produce even better. Why? I had dealt with myself enough to have a mindset, the mindset of a champion. And nothing can change it. Not this country, not the one to come, not even anywhere. You are on your own. Finish your own and we come with my own. The mindset of a champion. Then because I had that, I opened myself for education. And I started to educate myself. I was looking for how to get better. That's why I'm so excited about SheCan. Because what SheCan is doing is trying to tell you that you can do more. Come and hear those that did more. And because I was ready, are you ready for your opportunity? I was not ready for an opportunity. And guess what? Every time you are ready, an opportunity will show up. So I started to keep small money. Then one day I saw a beautiful woman. She's my classmate. If you see the phone, you know, some people, when you see that phone, you start to talk, it's only one man. So, see, you just miss opportunities because you talk too much. Everybody that looks good is not following a man. Me, I did not even think of a man. See what you are thinking. I said, come tell me. We graduated together now. Show me. So what are you doing? And then, because I had lost money, so I would leave my shop and I'll start hawking Okrika. So I just dropped my Okrika. I said, it's Okrika, I cannot buy this phone. Day one day. Pride, eh? Most of your problems as a woman is because you are proud. And that is why sometimes you try to please people that don't want to be your friend. You want to buy a bag, you want to buy a shoe so that they can be your friend. Just go and be you first. When you arrive, they will call your telephone number. Are we ready for that? So I made up my mind to be me. And I started to grow. I started to grow. So I invested in myself. And she said, it's real estate. And I was interested in real estate, you know? Very interested. And I started to grow. I was looking for those people that were doing very well. Those people that were truthful. Because if there's anything that my parents gave me is value. So if you're on your own, you know that we are here. If you put yourself in trouble. So that value. Because I knew that there was something about this business. I started to look for what they were not doing right. Because I knew that if I could get it right, and I started to understand the meaning of having mentors and coaches. How many minutes more? More. On how many minutes? Only 25. And so I started having mentors and coaches. And I started to learn to be quiet. A lot of times what you do that is a problem, you spend 80% doing the outer work and leaving 20% for your inner work. Everything that you see today happens from the inside. If you want to be a success, spend 80% internal and spend 20% for action. That was when I discovered how to create. I started to create my realities. I remember that day while I was on the floor, I saw a picture. I started to say, how do I create this picture? So I started to learn how to keep quiet and visualize. Because the truth, the pictures of your mind is your creative ability. As long as you cannot create it in your mind, you cannot create it anywhere. It doesn't matter how much they put in your account, it will still fly away. Because your creative ability is what you picture in your mind. If you're able to picture that you're going to be the next CEO, the next billionaire with that capital like I am, Yeah, it's possible. What can you see? Anything that you can see is your truth. Any other thing is just fact. It doesn't matter. Once you are able to by yourself see it and stay there. One thing is certain, which is my number 4, the power of visualization. Your moments of creation, your moments of imagination, and your thought process. There is nothing I cannot achieve. My coach will tell you, I'm a good student. As far as I say yes to it, mommy, I will deliver. Why? Because as she gives me the instruction, I go back and I see the picture. Once I see the picture, the next telephone call, I'm telling you, because success can be measured. At every level of your life, you can measure success. And in marriage, I admire her so much. And I said, it's time to begin to learn some things in marriage. And in less than 3 months, I became a wonder, even to my husband. Why? I was learning from the best. So you want to be a success, you see it. You look for those that are saying it's not the ones that they did not do anything. Me, I'm very rich. And I did not come to Lagos with money. So what did I do? Here I can teach you. No bank, I'm not owing. They are here. I have never entered a bank. Because I can create all currencies of this world. So let's create some things right now. Just relax, calm down. The volume. So you're just going to do it for only, 3 minutes. I thought it was 5 minutes, but now it's 3 minutes. Just calm down. SheCan. Just relax. Breathe down. That thing that you have been trying to get to do, just close your eyes. You are still opening your eyes. Close it. Can I have the volume, please? Everybody just quiet. Overflow. Be quiet. Just 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's create something now. Are we ready? You are a creator. Because your Father is one. That thing, that business, that capital, that husband, that wife, that money. Money is the cheapest thing to make. Money responds when you know the value of money. Just put a camera like a TV in front of you. A TV set. Yes. Picture yourself in that TV set. Just be quiet. Use your imaginative power to create. Put yourself in that TV set. Watch yourself in that screen. Put in the screen that desire, that office space, that capital. Yes. Now that you can see that picture, there is something else I want you to do. That excitement, I want to see it in your face. Now it has happened. You are excited. That glow. that excitement, that joy. That finally, I have it. Keep that joy. Yes. Keep that joy. That's your truth. No one can take it away from you. That's your truth. Just keep that joy. See, I can see a glow. You see that sister? Look at the way she's happy. Keep that joy. Keep that joy. If it's your marriage, just keep that kiss. You are a creator. You were born to create amazing life. Don't let them give to you what he did not give you. Give yourself what you want. There is a life in you. You have the capacity to create anything. You have the capacity to create joy, peace, excitement. I can see that smile. You see that sister, she has opened her teeth. Yes, laugh. Yes. Just relax. Oh, Shalabargiba Shanta Balagadesh. Just relax. Libaraba Shanta Balagadesh. You are not powerless. You are full of power. Thank you. So right now, with that picture, calm down. Just come back. Keep that picture in your mind and don't let it go. And the more you do that, that is what you will become. Thank you. And that's our 4th point. So the 5th point is generosity and giving. Your why should be because you want to give to human nature. Should be because you want to give to people around you. I am a dog-get giver. So this is why, okay. So this is the picture that was given to me. And this is the picture that I created. Where is the picture I created? Yes. That tells you that was me. And that night, that faithful day, I saw this other picture. And every day, everything will line up, sister. Everything will line up. Everything you need, the cycle, the people, it has to start 80% from the inside. If you miss the inside, you will struggle for too long. Everything will line up. And the last thing is giving. Generosity and liberty. Giving is an expression of love. You want to be very successful. We're talking about 5 fundamentals. You have to give to others. You have to give to humanity. You have to give to one person that is very important, your maker. You have to just be a giver. There is something that giving does, and I will shock you now. There's a joy that giving brings. There is an excitement that giving does. And I'm going to show you what that joy is. You will feel it in this room because something will happen. And lastly, the result of giving is grace. And while I was looking at this scripture, grace represents 5 and SheCan is 5. And let me tell you, what happens to you when you do those 5 things is that you multiply your grace. And instead of 5, you have 25. So which is grace, heap up upon grace. And so 5 times 5 is what? 25. So every time you put those 5 fundamentals to work and you get it right, grace will increase. And when grace increases, grace will multiply itself. So instead of getting 5, you get 25. And that is what has happened to me. So I walk the 5 every time. I can walk it every month. I can walk it every week. As long as I get it right, that is going to be a multiplication. And when it multiplies, it doesn't multiply to be 10. It multiplies to be 5 times 5. And that is what? 25. SheCan is 5. And so I'm here for another 5 years. You are in for a great time. And so when you put this to work, you are going to come back and you will discover that your effort has become what? 25. Now they will show you what 25 means. Can we have it?
where limitations often define our paths. Some individuals defy boundaries and inspire others to reach for greatness. Today, I bring you a story the entire world must hear. A tale of triumph that must meet every single ear. A narrative of heaven's hand and goodness. Beacon of empowerment and resilience, she has dedicated her life to uplifting and empowering women from all walks of life. Through her unwavering determination and passion, she has become a symbol of strength and possibility. This is how she came and conquered from grass to grace, faith to faith, from glory to greater glory. From humble beginnings, she journeyed in the paths of unknowns to prominence. By divine providence, this ageless female of destiny navigated the intricacies of childhood, the volatility of adolescence, and the burdens of adulthood. And yes, she became inestimably boundless. And yes, limitlessness is a she, a woman of valor and uncanny zeal, who, being presented with diverse challenges and dire circumstances like everyone out there, rose from the ashes and overcame. A trailblazer, a force to be reckoned with, unwavering in spirit, bold, fierce and fearless, inspiring countless women to pursue their dreams with faith and zest. With the fight of faith, with the shout of a king, with the roar of a lion, by the agency of the Holy Spirit, by the power of the Most High, she became infinite, unlimited, inexhaustible, extensive, vast, inimitable, quintessential, unfathomable, unmatched. Through her advocacy and mentorship, Grace has cultivated a community of support and encouragement, where women are encouraged to embrace their potential, pursue their aspirations with unwavering determination. Talk about her aura of success, a wonder to the world. Mother, wife, and sister like no other. Leader par excellence. An enigma in her rights. Queen of sagacity and prime. In a world that often seeks to confine women within narrow boundaries, she stands as a testament to the boundless capabilities and resilience of the limitless woman. Limitlessness is this person, the God-made woman. Only God could have done it. From petty trading to mega wealth creation, from selling palm oil and used clothes on the streets to owning real estate in multiple cities, only God could have done it. This lady called Grace truly answers her name. As we reflect on Grace Ofure's remarkable journey, we are reminded that the limitless woman is not defined by societal expectations, but rather by her unyielding spirit and unwavering belief in her own potential. She is a testament to the power of perseverance, resilience, and determination. If Grace Ofure did it, you can. She can. Together we can. You can.
You can! Another shot!
Together we can.
And give someone a high five and say, you can! And so, to make the room even louder, this is what giving does. Was there anyone today that did something for you that you really liked? Don't like about it. He just did something that you feel helped you feel better. Was there anyone here today that did something? Somebody did, and the person is sitting by you. Come with the person quickly. Come. No, come. She has gotten it. She has gotten it. Okay, so who did it for you? She did something for you, and it just became better. We already have some. So what did she do for you?
Okay, so I came in this.
You came in this morning?
Yes, my phone got spoiled recently, so I was unable to get my registration link. So I sent the picture to my friend, and I told him that as soon as I got here, I'll send you somebody's number, and then you will send the registration. What's that called again, please? The voucher, yes, and then I will get validated to come in. And so I collected her number, sent to the person, and she received the voucher, and then I was allowed to come in.
How did you feel?
I felt really great because I really wanted to be here.
How did you feel when you did it?
I feel happy.
You felt happy? Yeah. And so for doing that free expense trip paid by Grace Ofure on behalf of SheCan, say I can do it. So any country of your choice that you have visa, we are going to, that is what giving does. That is what giving does. See the room. That is what giving does. Anytime you give, you spur something, and nobody can take that excitement. So be a giver. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you, and God bless you. See you in SheCan 2026, and I will be there. God bless you. Love you. Thank you.